Hey there, Colonials. Welcome back to Quickly Colonial, a new year with new adventures, new things to learn, new things to talk about, and our adventures already started this week. I went to pull my jacket, my blazer on, and my button popped off in my hand. So it was down to the laundry room to get the sewing box out and get a needle and thread to sew my button back on. And while I was in that sewing box, I came upon a humble little thimble. Now, what does a thimble have to do with our colonial times? Well, in our modern day, especially in the United States, we celebrate Christmas on December 25th. But even to this day, in some parts of Europe, and especially in our colonial time period, they celebrated the 12 days of Christmas, December 25th to January 5th. Now, January 6th, however, is the day of Epiphany, which is traditionally believed to be the day that the Magi or the wise men finally made it to Bethlehem to see the baby Jesus. But January 6th also happens to be George Washington's wedding anniversary. So the question posed is, did George and Martha wear wedding rings? And the answer is no, they didn't. Now remember, during this time period, a lot of our beliefs, our actions, foods, dress, jobs are heavily geographical, just like they are today. The further south that you went, if you were in a military position or a government position like the governor, or if you were one of the rich hoity-toity ones, you didn't wear a wedding ring. But the further north that you would go, New Jersey, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Maine, those areas where there was a heavily dense population of Puritans, they did wear wedding rings, even though they were very, very plain. Stemming back to the 15 and the 1600s, the Puritan men would gift their new brides on their wedding day a humble little thimble. These were prized possessions by these new brides, and as the years would go by, they would cut the ends off and slide that thimble onto their finger and wear it like a ring. So they had a wedding ring made out of a humble little thimble. You can find these in many museums and even in antique stores to this day. So you see, my dear colonials, a humble little thimble we still have today, another connection to our colonial times, along with our wedding bands, all the way back to our dear colonial times. George and Martha, happy anniversary, my dear colonials. New year, new adventures. Give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon with more adventures. We'll see you next time. Cheers.